Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our week 3 of Math 11246 Essentials of Applied Mathematics. This is week 3. We'll start with acknowledgement of country. So we respectfully acknowledge the traditional custodian of the lands on which we work and learn. We pay respect to our First Nations people, the elder, past, present, and emerging, for their old memories, the tradition, the culture, and hopes of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders people. Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders people should be aware that this course may contain images, voice, and name of deceased person. Right. Week 2 recap, what we covered last week was the exponent form in a power form, properties of exponent, where you can multiply, add the power, division is subtract the power kind of properties. Steps for simplification of expression, same thing, like multiplication, powers, power, both in multiplication. Then we got the logarithm and special base, like we have encountered two, the e base and the 10 base, the common and a natural log. Identities and properties of log, that was all we covered last week. Okay, now we talk about algebraic expression. So I'll have to sit down to write, otherwise my writing is only I will interpret, yeah? So I'll have to take a seat. I mean, it doesn't matter when you're watching the recording, yeah? Right. Summary of algebraic expression and basic operation, right? So the distributive property is used to expand the brackets, right? Distributive property. Do you know what is distributive property? Top of your head?
If you have a bracket multiplied by a number, like two things added in a bracket, and that bracket is multiplied by a number, you can multiply each thing in the bracket by the outside number to work it out rather than having to,
Yep,
especially if you have like variables and stuff.
yep, absolutely. So what that means is if you put A bracket B plus C, then you call it AB plus AC. This A is multiplied with both of them. Yeah, that's a distributive property. Well done, man. Right. Each term, the objective of expanding bracket is to change the product into sum or a difference, depends on inner bracket. Each term of the first bracket must be multiplied by each term in the second bracket, right? So second bracket has B and C. The A is multiplied with both of them. It might happen that you got A plus B multiplied by C plus D. Then A is multiplied with both, B is multiplied with both. Yeah. And keep the plus or minus sign. The resulting product are added, subtracted, and then simplified wherever possible. Let's look at an example. Expand the following and simplify where possible. Right. Would you like to give it a go while I'm doing it? So just follow this, yeah? So how it works, A times C, A times D, C and BD. Like that? Yep. So what we do, 2x times x is 2x squared, 2x times 5 with a negative. Yeah, that negative 10x. Minus 3 times x is minus 3x, and negative 3, negative 5 is positive 15. Please observe this because many of you will make mistakes here. Yeah. and unnecessarily losing half mark. Like it's a very simple thing you must observe when you are dealing with negative, right? If you don't, you'll end up losing marks and then you will learn. It's your choice. You want to learn it the easy way or learn it the hard way. Yeah? Right. Up here, same thing. Sorry. Then we combine this negative 10 and negative 3 becomes negative 13 and everything else remains. Okay. Up here, 2x times 2x is 4x squared. 2x times 5 is positive 10. 5 times 2 is positive 10 and 25. So once you simplify this, 2 is 20x squared. 20x, sorry. We have one concept as well, which is called a plus b whole square. Do you remember the formula?
It's a squared plus ab plus no, plus 2ab plus
B squared.
Yeah.
Yep, true. So a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. This is the same. Yeah, same number, same bracket, multiplied twice. So 2x plus 5 whole square. So that should say 4x squared. 2 times 2x times 5. That's 20. X plus 25. So from here, straight on to the last step, if you realize or remember the formula. Same thing. Okay? Right. Example 2. Expand the following and simplify where possible. Please give it a go. I'll do it same time as you. So what happened there? Oh, some loose end maybe.
something. This one looks slightly lower than that one.
Yeah. It's just the light reflection because that one is a bit far. This is just over here. Once you turn off the light, you will see both of them same. Yeah. Right. So what we do, 1 times 3, 1 times x, 6 times 3, 6 times x. Okay. So that is 3 plus x minus 18x minus 6x squared. But remember to write them starting from x squared, huh? This 2 is negative 17x plus 3. Okay. Up here, x times y, x times z, 2 times y, 2 times z, and that's it. You can't do anything further because this is xy, this is xz, this is 2y, 2z. Can't be simplified. If you try to take common or simplify, you will go back to the same path. Yeah, so that is it. That is the answer. Yeah. We'll start with 5xy squared minus 2xy. This 3y will be multiplied with both. You could have written 3yx, but I prefer 3xy. Yeah, minus 3y squared. So 5xy squared, 5xy, and 3y squared. If you want, you can take y outside, 5xy minus 5x minus 3y. Both of them is adopted answer. Yeah, you could write one or the other. Okay. Last one is preferred, but it's up to you.
I was about to ask, in an exam, would we have to give the one answer?
Either of them is fine. Yeah. Next one. Looks like maybe question to start with, but we'll build on them. So I try to group them. If you want, you can write one more step. I'm keeping them together. So 8x squared minus 3x squared should be 5x squared. Negative 2x, negative 5x plus 7x, they are gone. Plus 7 minus 7, yeah? 1 plus 3 minus 5, that is minus 1, and that's the answer, yeah? Please watch here. Yeah, when you open the bracket, outside there is a minus, must change both of the term sign, okay? We're trying every question, so that's good, yeah? Right, removing grouping symbols or bracket. What are we saying? Removing innermost brackets or parentheses first. When you got more than one, start with the most inner, right? And then square bracket or last the braces, right? The curly one, okay? Within the same group at any level, so within the same bracket, again, the Liet order, um, uh, the bit mass order, sorry, Liet is integration. I just taught integration, I'm mixing it. Bit mass order, yeah? So exponent will go first, then multiplication, division, and then addition, subtraction. The bit mass rule. Once you are taking care of the bracket, is only IDMAS, yeah, bit mass, IDMAS. And that's why it's indices, exponent or root, multiplication, division, and then addition, subtraction. Okay. Right. Expand the following and simplify where possible. Did you get this one? Or different answer?
I'm gonna second last step because I forgot if 3x is the multiplier or not. So that's just the only bit I really forgot to do.
Okay. But this understand? You understand that? Yeah.
I somehow made that like one y on its own, like 4004 when I wrote it down. I don't know how I got to that point, but at least I realized it before it's too late.
Okay. But this one makes sense, yeah? Yeah. Okay, good. We got someone else here. Who is it? Daniel.
Yes, it is I with a microphone this week.
Oh, yep, yep. Okay. Right. So I believe it's easy. Like it says, if you go back to this step here, what it says, right? Within the same group at any level. So let's say, I mean, it's not that complex here, but if you were here, then you follow, first of all, the multiplication and then simplification. Yeah. This is indices. Okay. Expand the following and simplify where possible. See, intentionally, when I designed this, I kept the difficult one for me and easier for trying out. But we are trying every question, which is good. I prefer the bracket to be more simple. So wherever possible, I'll take out the minus as well. Yeah. I mean, you could have written 2x. This is also an accepted response. Sorry. Minus 8x minus 5, but definitely 2 should be outside. Yeah. Right. Any question? Like I won't ask at every slide. Yeah. If any question, then please. Yeah. Okay. Multiplication with algebraic expression. We start with multiplication, right? Looks horrible, but trust me, you would have seen almost everything of this except the last two, I believe. Yeah. This one, we are practicing this one, the distributing property. X plus S, same thing. X plus S squared, I just explained before a while. If you don't know it, multiply it twice. Yeah. X plus A, X minus B, same thing here with a minus sign. This is something I would expect you to remember. It can be a part of your formula sheet as well. But the more you remember, better for you. X squared minus A squared is X plus A, X minus A. Both way. Remember it both way. Yeah. Nothing new here. Nothing new here. This one. X plus A power 3. What happens here? X plus A and X plus A square. Right? You already got the formula for square. Multiply with X plus A. You multiply that thing with here. You will achieve X3, 3AX squared, 3A square X, and A power 3. Okay? And if there is a minus, alternate terms are being minus. Okay? Maybe some other day, just remind me. I will talk a lot about this last two. Yeah? Please remind me when we are running ahead of time. I mean, not today. It's very tight today, but some other day. Yeah? Just remind me. I'll try to remember as well, but I will give you Pascal's triangle and couple of application of Pascal's triangle. It's very funny, maybe 10, 20 minutes content, but very, very fun. You remember
My
that? Pascal's
grade
triangle?
11 teacher taught us all of the x plus a and x minus a to any like exponent using Pascal's triangle
Yep,
to
yep,
just
yep.
remember it easier.
Very easy, very easy. It's so cool. And not only the exponent, it has application in permutation, combination, and probability as well. 11 power 3, 11 power 4, 11 power 5. It's very good. So just remind me. Yeah.
The final question, you had to show working out, so you had to write the Pascal triangle out. There's like 10 rows of the Pascal triangle. That was ridiculous.
But it's good. Isn't it easy?
Yes, it's terrible.
I think they're Pascal's in general.
No, not in general. No. Yeah.
So I sense it different.
Mm.
Oh, so lucky stuff. Gotcha.
No, it's not done. They have very good school with it too, actually.
Okay. We keep going and just give it a best shot. Try it. Did you expanded the second one or you use the formula?
Oh, I just looked at my notes from the question because I did before class, but it's that exact same question I did.
Is there? Yeah. Okay.
Exactly the same thing I've done.
Yeah. Good. Okay. So we expand them normally. 3x is multiply with all of them, and then 5 is multiply with all of them. Yeah. When you have multiplied, you got 6 terms. Collect the ones you can and combine it. Yeah. Please observe the plus minus sign. Up here, I am using one of my favorite formula, a plus b times a minus b is nothing but a square minus b square. You should realize it now. Yeah. Had you not realized it, you could still get away, which I'll explain in a bit. So this is my a plus b, a minus b, a square minus b square. Root n square will nullify its effect. So we'll leave you with xy, 2 square is 4. So xy minus 4. Now, had you not realized it, so what would you have done? Root xy times root xy minus 2 root xy plus 2 root xy minus 4. That's gone, still leaving you with xy minus 4. Yeah? Okay, should be the same answer. Try it, please. Okay, so simple question again. 3x is multiplied with all three of them, and then 2 is multiplied with all three of them. Yeah. And when you do it, your first term and last term will stay as it is. Only the middle term will be combined. If it is in order, yeah. Don't generalize it. But if it is in order, it would. Yeah. Was it plus, minus, plus, yeah. Cool. Up here again is a minus b, a plus b, leaving a square minus b square. Try this one, please.
But the extra things.
Sorry?
I've got to.
Oh, you okay. What did you miss, Austin?
For the second one, I got x cubed and -8 correct. So, but for some reason I got -2x squared and +4x squared. I don't know how I didn't like. I don't know how I got a third of the actual answer.
Let me have a look. Ben and Ben and Daniel, you're right? Both of
Yep.
you?
All good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. You need my help or you're right?
I see where I went wrong. I forgot
Okay.
the like 3a squared b. For some reason I just went a squared b. I don't know why.
That's all right. This is how we learn. This is how we learn. Yes, trial and error. Trial and error. Yeah. Right. I wrote brackets for with purpose, so we don't mix them. Yeah. You don't have to write bracket. You can go straight on simplifying steps. Yeah. Cool. Huh? This was simple thing, a square minus 2ab plus b square, same formula combined where you can. Please try this. Okay. Yeah, got it right?
Yeah.
Good, good. Thanks, Daniel. I like
I'm all
that.
good.
Awesome. Yeah, even you can have thumbs up or a heart symbol. Cool. This is easy. It's just more practicing. Yeah. Today's content is comparatively easier. I mean, that's what I feel for every week, but yeah. Do you like it so far?
Oh,
Yeah, good, good. Right. So having done enough of the multiplication, let's now dwell into division. Same thing remains, you just flip it. So this is one part. When you get a single denominator, you split it A over C minus B over C. Right. And here is an example. Was it 11? Yeah, we did take 11. Right. 3x3y square minus 3xy power 3 minus 6 root y divided by 2x square root y. Yeah. Would you like to try?
sure.
Try it.
Yeah.
No harm.
I think I'm beginning to learn that I hate fractions.
The first thing, just separate the denominator, right? Give it with each of, and I call it y power half. Square root is half power, yeah? Up here, I leave it as it is because the denominator is also root. Did anyone get this? You're not looking? Okay, good. Tell me what you got. Okay.
I somehow got the,
You got this?
well, I kept it in fraction, but when I see the answer, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But the negative powers are all the ones. I
I mean, there are various ways you can go from here. You could have taken 3 over 2 outside. You could have, yeah. You could have written this as y power 3 square root, y power 5 square root. There are various ways you could have written. But yeah, don't make it very complicated.
I didn't like the square on the X in the beginning. So I wasn't going to get the answer.
Okay, Ben got it. Cool. Daniel?
I'm still writing it out on my computer. I need to get a pen and paper to do this quicker.
Okay. Oh, good. Shall we proceed? Are you copying? Yeah, take it out. All right, cool. Try that. It's less horrible. Right? What you can write is this as well. Yeah. Negative power in a fraction and determinant. Yep. Cool. Let's keep going. So when you got something like this, A over B divided by C over D, what you do, change the division, this division into multiplication and flip it. C goes bottom, D goes up. Okay. Let's look at an example. Again, try this, please. Okay, another approach is just writing it a bit differently. Yeah, writing it a bit differently. Now, square root x. Can I write y square and root y? I mean, I'm just expressing it a bit differently, and then you multiply. Yeah, so when you multiply, the root x will go, root y and y. So this is y, and this will be y square. 2y and root y times by root x, yeah, and root x, and that will be pretty much the same answer. So you don't always need to convert half power. Leaving as a root can also do the job. Yeah, make sense? Yeah. Give this one a go. Got that?
No, for some reason, when I flipped the fraction, my brain went, let's also change them from being squared to square root. I don't know why I did that. So I think I understand where I went wrong.
Good. You're right.
Why is y squared on the outside?
Oh, so what happens? This division is converted to multiplication. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you swap y square and x square. So it doesn't matter where you keep them. The y square will be multiplied and x square will be divided. So what you could have written, or what you would have written, is y square over x square like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a time. What does this mean? Y square is multiplied and x square is divided. That's what it means here. Y square is multiplied and x square is divided. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
No. What happened wrong?
Right, second part, you've got y squared on both sides instead of just part.
Y square here and x square here.
Second part, second
This one. Yeah. Okay. So what happens? Y square is multiplied with both, isn't it? The distributive law. Y square is multiplied with both of it. Yeah. So 3x square y times y square divided by x square. 2xy times y square divided by x square. the distributive property. Yeah. And the x square will cancel out here, and up here only x will cancel. Yeah. All good, Ben and Daniel?
Yep, perfectly fine.
Okay, cool. See, I sometimes don't write every step in between.
Yeah, no,
That's, yeah, okay, right. But if you don't understand, write all the intermediate step. You don't have to, but yeah. Because what happens, like everyone's understanding of a question is different, and sometimes when I'm writing it, honestly, for me, it looks like, oh, it's okay. I mean, this is simple thing, maybe I didn't absorb your point of view, right? But if you struggle, write step. And if you still don't understand, let me know. I'll rewrite with more. Yeah.
I just expanding.
Okay, right. Okay, that's fine. Like I said, there is various ways of writing it. What one could have done is take the y cube outside, then inside the bracket, it could be like y33 plus 2 on x. That's also a possible answer. Yeah, keep the y power 3 outside. Yeah, okay. Cool, let's keep going. This is my funny part. Now it's almost 4 p.m. Before I start this, I would pause here for a bit, take a short couple of minutes break and be back. Yeah, because this one, I would like to continue and finish it. Okay. You like it? Good. Okay, so be back in 5. Right, so let's talk about the long division. So there are two terms here. One is a long division. Similar to that is the polynomial division. Okay, so we'll start with the long division and explain what everything means. Okay. So how it works or looks. So whatever is in a numerator is called the dividend. Whatever is in denominator is called the divisor, right? Right. The outcome or the output is a quotient. Whatever remains is called remainder, and you have something called the divisor. Okay, let me give an example. If I say 13 divided by 3, right? What happens? 13 goes inside, 3 goes outside. How do you divide it? 3 times 4 is 12, and 1 remains, right? How do you write it? 4, right? Just flip everything up. 4 comes here, 3 goes down, and 1 goes up. 4 plus the remainder over divisor. So when you simplify, 4 times 3 is 12 plus 1, 13 over 3. This is how it is written. Okay. Find the result of the following algebraic division. 134 divided by 6. Had you realized that both of them are even numbers, they can be cancelled out by 2. That's the same as 67 over 3. The outcome doesn't change. Yeah, it will still remain the same. If you go 67 divided by 3, 3 times 2 is 6, 7, right? 3 times 2 is 6, and that's still 22 plus 1/3. In terms of mixed fraction, it can be written as 22 integer 1/3. Okay, this is how it's written as. It's the same thing, right? So this is how we will carry the division. Okay. One more. Yeah, we perform the same division. We are left with a quotient that is 54, remainder 1. So we write it quotient plus remainder over divisor, right? How does that work? 217 can be rewritten as 216 plus 1. How do we know? I was thinking about a multiple of 4. So 200 is a multiple of 4, then 204, 208, 212, and 216 remain 1. Separate 4, so 216 over 4, 1 over 4. That gives 54. This gives 1 over 4, same as that. Yeah, so there's another way of looking the same question. Now, this thing. Now, please pay attention. If you are good at it, I respect that. If not, if you are in a medium, please just focus here. Okay, stop everything else. Otherwise, you will struggle. If you struggle in this part, it's going to haunt you down badly in next year and the year after, especially into Bachelor of Education. Okay. So there are various ways you can do it. Okay? If you can factorize this numerator by some fancy way, and if it turns out that x minus 3 is a factor, your job done. But how do we know? We don't know that. So we'll start with the normal algebraic division. Okay. So what we do, we keep this 2x3 minus 7x squared plus 4x minus 4x minus 3. Okay. First step. What will be your quotient? So you pick up the first term here and first term here. Yeah. So 2x power 3 divided by x, which will give you 2x squared. That's my numerator, sorry, quotient first term. Now what I will do, multiplication, right? Multiply this two. So 2x squared will be multiplied with the divisor, resulting in 2x3 minus 6x squared. Yeah. If you don't follow anything, please stop me there and ask me. Okay. So when I multiply 2x squared with both of this, I will get 2x3 minus 6x squared. Change the sign. So this 2x, the 2x3 is gone. Minus 7 plus 6 will be minus 1. Yeah. So that is minus x squared. This 2 has been carried down, plus 4x minus 4. We repeat the same thing. Once you have a step here, you will go in the next term in the quotient. Yeah. Okay. Right. So you go next term here. So next term will be negative x squared divided by x, and that will give you negative x, right? Now that negative x will be multiplied with the bracket x minus 3. That will be negative x squared plus 3x. So my next term here is negative x squared, sorry, x. And up here is negative x squared plus 3x. Positive, negative, change the sign. This is gone. 4x minus 3x is x. You're left with minus 4. This term is brought down. Okay, now x and x, obviously I don't have to divide or do it like this. If you want to, x over x is 1. So you'll start with 1 here. And 1 times x minus 3 is x minus 3 minus and plus minus 4 plus 3 minus 1 remains. So what it means is this one can be written as 2x squared minus x plus 1 minus 1 over x minus 3. Quotient, divisor goes down, remainder goes up. Remainder is minus 1. Okay. I would say don't look at the screen. Try to do it. Screen is there for your help. Do it now. Excel in this one. If you don't, you will struggle. If not now, later. Yeah. I'll post the recording, giving everyone a bit of time to absorb this and practice the same question. All right. So we got a question that what we did here, right? So you're talking about this bit. Come on. You're talking about this bit here, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So 2x3 was positive. I change its sign to negative. This was negative. I call it now positive. It's like subtraction, right? This thing minus other bit. So highlighter. I'll write minus and put a minus here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
subtract. So 2x3 minus 2x3, that's gone. Minus 7x squared minus minus. So plus 6x squared. So minus
that makes
7x squared plus 6 is minus x squared. It's just changing sign. I don't know, but this is how I'm doing it all the time. Same thing here, right? Subtraction. So negative x squared negative. So that becomes, yeah, gone. Yeah. 4x minus 3x. That's positive x. Yeah. Again, subtraction. Make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you.
Oh, good.
No, I really
Yeah, yeah. Just follow this. And since it's an open book exam, you're allowed to take your formula book with you, your notebook with you. Any printed material can be taken into the exam, final exam I'm talking. Yeah. So write something like this. Yeah. So quotient plus remainder over divisor. So it's there, so you won't forget it. Yeah. It's slide 21 of 27. Yeah. Right. So hope everyone is comfortable now. And if so, give it a go. Oops. So is everyone getting the long division? We call it polynomial division, yeah, or algebraic division. Austin, following everything step by step? Good. Ben and Daniel, comfortable? Good.
Yep, I'm all good.
Awesome. And Fiona?
Thank you.
Good, perfect. Okay. So if everything is clear, like follow the steps, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that will help you. You don't have to, but if you're not comfortable, follow it along, and that will help you at least in the initial stage, right? Later on, we will learn a method which I call it as AC method. Many reference book call it, you know, AC method? Yeah. Many reference book call it PSF, product sum factor. Product sum factor, right? So what you do, multiply the first term and the last term and rearrange the middle term, like I done it here, right? The x can be written as 4x minus 3x. We'll learn that in later stages, yeah? Right, and then we make pair. So 2x common and 3x plus 2 minus 1 common and 3x plus 2, then 3x plus 2 common, and we call it 2x minus 1. So when you divide it, so 6x squared plus x minus 2 has two factors, 3x plus 2 and 2x minus 1. Once you divide by one of them, the answer is the other one. Yeah. Cool. Okay, don't worry if you don't understand that. But if the question does not specify using long division or algebraic division, polynomial division, then you can adopt any method you like. Right, let's keep going. Only a few more slides. Find the result of this algebraic division. Give it a go. Good job, Daniel. Got that? Awesome. Another simple question. I didn't follow or written that step. I hope everyone is following now. But the first step is 6x squared over 2x. You'll end up with 3x. When 3x is multiplied with both of them, that is 6x squared plus 3x. Subtract 6x squared gone. 13 minus 3 is 10x. The 7-bit carried down. And then 10x over 2x is 5. Multiply 10x plus 5. Subtraction 2 left over, which is the remainder. right? So we have quotient plus remainder over the divisor.
How do you want us to write that as an answer?
Sorry?
I want us to write as an answer. My teacher said when there's a remainder to write R with a full stop. Form like stands as remainder.
This is fine. Yeah.
Like
You just write it like that. Yeah. Or you can be specific. Oh, this is a quotient. This is a remainder and divisor. Yeah. As long as your answer is correct, because what you will have learned will be different to what other students have learned it.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that this is the only way of writing, as long as you are clearly pointing your answer. No. As long as, see, I shouldn't say it with the recording on, but I would like to clarify that. Many students don't write anything. Just the final answer is this. And it's my job to pick up the quotient, the remainder, and divisor, which is not right. Yes. That's the best way of doing it. But every school approach is different. There's no standard thing. Therefore, or final, I prefer a box or underline it, the final answer, something like that, to stand it out. Like it's not Marcus' job to pick up the answer, I think in week 9 or 10, you'll be dealing with solver triangle. So there'll be like 3 quantities given, 3 unknown to be found. What many students do, they just leave the answer as it is. So I have to really read the whole thing and pick up, oh, Z is this, oh, AC is that. Like, why can't you just write a line, final line, therefore this is this, That makes easier because not everyone's handwriting is tidy, but I still don't penalize student, right? Just because you should be doing it, especially if you are a future teacher, but you learn it. You shouldn't be penalized for that, So I'm not like, oh, you making my life hard and lose half mark. I mean, I'm not like that. Yeah. So yeah. Cool. So no doubts here. Great. Never ends. Almost, it will. I think one more slide after this.
When I did the division, I did the x cubed, take 3x squared, take 4x.
Plus 3x squared.
So I was like,
Getting a different answer. Okay. Yeah, that's one of the other common mistake while copying the question. I do it sometimes.
And this is my first day off in 3 weeks. So I was late this morning, everything.
Oh my
I was
God.
sitting there and I'm like, oh, 5 minutes into a 30 o'clock and I've got an hour to class. And then my dad goes, aren't you going to class? I was like, oh shit.
So Ben and Daniel, all good? Yep. Good. You got that? Austin is
I
happy.
just needed to look up to see what to do with when there's like three different things on as the denominator. I was like, so do we just do the first one or do we have?
Just focus on the first one. The closer the gap between the power is easier. So the the dividend, what we call it, it's starting with x to power 3. The divisor is x squared. So there is only 2 steps involved. The gap in a power is 1. So there's only 2 steps involved. If the gap was 2, like in a previous thing, not this one. Where was this one? See, the gap is 2. Then you'll have 3 steps, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. Right. So everyone is comfortable. One quick question related to this. If the same question is more for Austin, what would you do? What would be your first starting point? The same method or different?
It would be the same. Right?
Same method?
It would just be like it would be x cubed over 5 and be the first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you do if it was like this? Will it be the same method, what we are doing?
Yeah.
What would be your approach if it was like this? Would it be the same method? Okay. Only in this case, it will be the same algebraic long polynomial division. If it was simply 5x, yeah, you just separate the denominator. Not doing the long way which we are doing. If it was simply 5, even better. It's x cubed over 5 plus 3 over 5x squared minus 4 over 5x plus 12 over 5. Again, you separate the 5. Yeah. So only when you have 5x plus 2 or 7, like a polynomial in denominator with linear polynomial, I'll be specific, or quadratic in our case, then you will go for long polynomial division. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And I think one more. Yes, the last one.
This time. My negatives again. was over the handwritings. It was right at the bottom. I added 4.5 instead of taking it away.
But that,
Yeah.
did he end up having 3/2 in the quotient? Or 1.5?
The wrong way.
I'm excited for the online people to do this and they watch the tutorial. And they're like, what the hell is happening?
I expect all of them to do it, but that's too much to expect.
I have a question.
Yes,
Is
please.
there a way to pull the -27 over 2 to, I guess, simplify it so it's not a fraction in Fox's fraction?
Like this?
Oh, okay, I thought it would be harder, but no, that's easy. Thank you.
Those who don't understand this 3/2 stuff, how do I end up getting that? So I have 6x minus 9. So I would go with 6x divided by 4x. Remember, the first point was when I started was 8x squared over 4x. That is 2x. Once I simplify, the next was 2x times 4x plus 3. And then you got this bit, 8x squared plus 6x. You simplify that, you come to the next one, and then you got 6x over 4x or 3/2. That's this thing here, right? And then 3/2 times by 4x plus 3, which is 6x plus 9/2 is by this bit. Yeah. Cool. So hope we had some good question to practice. And with that, we are ready for the Kahoot. Okay, so what I will do. Okay, one more. Yes, so Daniel, Ben, and the Aussie guy. Good. Ready, start. We'll find out. Five, four. You want to take it? Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Good job. Okay. The trick is focus on A.
I did focus on it.
You did focus on A? Yeah. Because B was 8B most of the time, plus minus, and then 10B. So just A. I don't think it needs too much of explanation. It's just could be some mistakes. So 5A, leave it aside. I'll start with the most inner. So 8A here. Yeah. Don't worry about B. Plus A, that's 9. Right? As I said, don't worry about B. 9 times 2 is 9 times 4, my bad, sorry, 36. Yeah. And then plus A, 37 times by -2, -74. And minus A. So negative 75 plus 5. So negative 70. Only one option with negative 70, and that's that orange bit. Okay. Good job. The only correct option, so yes. You got 5 more chances. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
I'm so annoyed because I knew the answer. I just clicked the wrong one.
Oh, mate, no.
I knew both of them had to be negative. I thought I pressed green.
This was literally 4 seconds question. I failed to understand how can you take longer?
I
Brain parts.
I spent way
Brain
too
parts.
I spent way too much time thinking about X, Y, and I kept on being like, wait, no, they cancel out. So then I realized, oh, I have to figure it out.
Okay. Okay. I think everyone must change the approach. Otherwise, you keep getting stuck. When you look at the option, everything has x squared, y squared, z squared. No x, y, any other terms, and simply y, z. Right? So when I look at that question, I would look at, because when I multiply, there'll be a term x with x. So x squared. Yeah, follow me. X with x. Plus y with negative y. So negative y squared. Nothing else. Don't look at anything else. And negative z with z. So positive x squared, negative y squared, negative z squared. That's it. And there is only one option, positive x squared, negative y squared, negative z squared, right? 10, 5, 4 seconds, that's it.
Yeah.
It's just changing your approach. Even if you had obtained all the 9 terms, it's a 15-second question.
It's just trying to figure out what the trick is to the question, like what you just got to know.
It's smart than intelligence. I mean, it's both, but it's more smart than intelligence. Anyway. And it's unfortunate it's the only one correct answer. Ben, it shouldn't happen again. Yeah. You're a rock star today. Yeah, it's your day. See, there are 2 ways to win. One is you actually win, or others lose and we win. But I think you are on the first part today. Yeah. Good job. Okay, let's keep going. Perform the following operations. 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Someone couldn't answer that. May I know who couldn't answer it?
I didn't have time to click the button.
No, you should take anything. 25% chance of being right. When the counter hits 3, stop thinking and pick one option. Now, again, this is a very easy part. 6 by 9, that's 2/3, which is all the options. So that's fine. W square by W, so W on the top, that's option this or this. This two haven't got W, right? Next bit, x over x power 3, so x square in a denominator, right? X square in a denominator. This is a bit tricky because it's x minus 2 in a denominator. So that's technically x squared on the top. That's it. We already figured out it has to be one of this, red or orange. And then we figure out x squared in denominator. Don't worry about y squared. Don't worry about z. We are not solving the actual question. We are trying to be faster with the correct response. Okay. The 3 people got it right. One couldn't answer. Of course. Of course. Okay, let's keep doing. Daniel, you should take anything next time, okay? 3 more.
I'll take the L on this one, guys. Take the L on this one. I'll take it.
Okay. Again, 35 over minus 7, so minus 5, which is, don't worry about red. 3 of it, okay? Yeah. A squared divided by a negative 3, so a power 5. So blue is gone, right? It's green or orange. Now focus on B because C is the same. Yeah. B is B3 over B. So B squared. That's a green one. That's it. I know you were very quick on this one. I saw you over screen that you tick it within 10 seconds.
I mean, people just look like the equal over like very small numbers, so I thought they can't do that.
Yep. No, true. Awesome. You're on a winning streak, Austin. Today is the day. Yeah.
I just need that to be less people.
Okay, 2 more.
I'm confident in I got it.
I mean, what?
If I don't have it, I'm leaving.
What those are this?
This was 3 seconds question, like honestly. Okay, who would tell me the fastest way of doing it? Ben, I expect something from you. Some good tip.
I was like writing it out, but the easy way is you'll obviously have x because it's a quadratic equation, and then another way, thinking of it now with a bit less adrenaline going, whatever gives you negative 15 when you multiply 3 by it. So like you
That's
can
it.
take the 3 and divide
Got it.
negative 15 by it.
Awesome. That's what I wanted to hear. Right? Now you might be thinking, oh, I re-returned this question and that's fine. No, I wrote it last term. And honestly, so much has happened within last term. So when I look at this question, I feel, oh, did I write it? Like honestly, right? So I didn't know the answer beforehand. Now, the only way I would look at it, all the last term is different. I need minus 15, I got plus 3. What would I do? What will I multiply plus 3 with to get minus 15? 3 times minus 5 is minus 15. Choose the option with minus 5. Now, no one asks you to show your steps or do it as long as you are getting it. So if everything is different, bonus. You could have done it in 3-4 seconds and moved that far ahead in a scoreboard. But everyone got it right. I'm happy with that. Austin, looks like Unless you got that wrong and someone else got extremely faster, still it looks no. Okay, we already know the podium.
Oh,
Only one got it blue. Right. Who got it green? Oh, no one got it blue. It's a pity. Okay. Now, red can never be the answer. Because if you multiply minus 27 with minus 3, that's end up with plus 81. Oh, then it should exist. Okay, so red can never be the answer. Now talk about, right? 24 again. So that's an orange thing. 3 times 24 is negative 72. We need 81. That's not possible. So it has to be blue or green. 50% chance. Pick any of them if you're not sure, if you're running out of time. Now, if you look at the question a minus 3, you keep on multiplying. This term here, 13 and 19 are odd. If you multiply, they will. So what happens here? Everything else in between should cancel. The 3 power, the 2 power, the a, everything go on. The first a 4 and 9 is 81. So when you multiply, there should like 9, 27 kind of thing, they should cancel, right? So when you look at that, a minus 3 times this, and yeah. Okay. So
I mean, I had a 1 and 2 chance at the end. I failed.
B is number 3, great. Pen number 2, and we already know the Aussie guy, Austin, is the winner. It's cold. What do you expect? You don't feel it, but it's cold. Yeah. Everyone else feels that. So congratulations. Great job. Thank you very much. Hope you like it. Yeah. And yes, any question, get in touch. Otherwise, that's it for now. And I'll have to stop this. Okay. Right. So I'll stop the recording. Thank you very much. Okay. And see you soon.